Welcome everybody, hope you're doing well today. For equipment and that you'll need today, we need a pole and that's it. So only a pole today, or whatever you're going to use as your pole equivalent, whether that's a towel, whether that's something along those lines, as long as you can hold it into your hands about shoulder width apart safely. That's the main thing. And if you don't have anything like that, or you're unable to use it, don't worry, you can simulate the movements anyway. And I'll show you how as we go through this, as always. All right, let's start with our warm-up by making sure we've got plenty of space around us. So we're not going to hit anything or anyone. Make sure here, because it's a little bit of a smaller space. And we get started by moving our arm around in a circle, nice and slowly, nice and controlled, just getting that arm moving the best you can there. If you can't get a full circle, just get to what you can. See if it's just a smaller one. That's absolutely fine. Just get that arm moving there. And welcoming those who have just come in. Just join in where you're ready to. Excellent work. Good. Let's change direction with that arm. So keeping that good. Range of motion, whatever the best you can here is. Excellent. Let's change over to the other side now, moving that arm around. And give yourself enough room on that side. Good. Change direction. Okay, let's reach over towards the opposite shoulder if you can, over the top. If you can't get all the way over, just get as far as you can, even if it's to the near shoulder, that's fine. If that's too much as well, you can always come across the front here instead. Just getting that elbow involved with the movement here, making sure that's warmed up as well. Good, we're going to take one arm here, we're going to raise it forwards, up above the head, or at least as best you can, bringing it down with a swing, and then swinging it up and back. So don't worry if you can't fully reach above the head, just get to where you can, even if it's just a small swing. Changing arms to the other side. And then bringing it in for a hug, arms out to the side. That's great work. Yeah, let's do some shoulder rotations now. Change direction. Welcome in. And then give that a nice little shake out there. Good. Fantastic. Let's get our poles or our pole equivalent. And we will get started in just a second. Our usual bit here where we're going to raise up that heart rate, changing every minute. And we're going to do it for 14 minutes today. Make sure that's turned up so you can hear it. So using the pole, grabbing it about shoulder width apart. Remember, if you don't have a pole, you can use a towel, a hopping stick, a tree branch, whatever you've got, you can hold shoulder width apart, and it's just moving it around in various ways that I'm going to be showing you. Cool. We are going to get started in 10 seconds time. I'm going to start with paddling forwards, going here in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So rotating those hands around. I'm doing this at 5 out of 10 effort. So not hard, not easy, somewhere in between the two, building up that heart rate. Fantastic work. Nice work, everybody.
Halfway there.
Halfway through this first minute. Keep that going there. I'm just going to move the timer so I can see it a little bit easier.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to do the same movement, but in the opposite direction. That's in 3, 2, 1. So change direction, keeping that moving there. That's it. Good work. Keeping that 5 out of 10 pace. Fantastic. We think it's halfway through.
There.
Good. On the next one, which is in
10
10 seconds
seconds
time, we're going to do both hands forwards in a circle. And that's in 3, 2, 1. So both hands around. That's it. Good work. Nice work. Halfway through. Okay, 20 seconds to go on this one. On the next one, we're going to do the same, but in the opposite direction. 10 to go. Fantastic work, everybody. Keep those arms moving. And 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Keeping it going. That's really good. Excellent work, everybody. So keeping that pace as always, 5 out of 10 effort. Should be a pace that we should be able to maintain throughout the whole of it.
Halfway there.
Halfway through this one. If you're feeling like it's too much, maybe just drop it down a little bit. Or if it feels like it's not really doing anything, like your heart rate's not raising, you're not breathing a little bit heavier, maybe just raise it up a little bit. By now, we should already be just breathing, just, just that little bit heavier.
10 seconds.
Heart rate elevated, feeling a bit warmer. That's good. And the next one, we're going to be paddling down to the left like a canoe in 3, 2, 1. So you come down to one side like we're in a canoe. Skin spasm, you carry on.
Halfway there.
Through this one. Good work, everybody. "15 seconds to go. On the next one, we are going to change onto the right side.
10 seconds.
10 to go there on this one. That's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change to the other side. And keep it moving. Good stuff.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. "20 to go. Okay, on the next
10
one,
seconds.
we are going to be doing some punching forwards, alternating the hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. So one hand forward, then the other. Repeating through that. Good work. And remembering, if you don't have a pole, you can still do this movement. Or if you're only doing the one hand, there's still opportunities here to do those things. Good work.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Welcome in. Let's keep this going here. Fantastic work. We have got about 10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to do similar movement. We're going to be going up above our head instead. In 3, 2, 1. So best we can, reaching it up. If you can't fully reach above the head, just go to where you can. So even if it's just small movements, that's fantastic. If you haven't got the pole, you can do it without the pole, or you can just do it with a single arm if you're only using the one. That's great work.
Halfway there.
Remember to keep it at that 5 out of 10 pace. So not hard, not easy, in between the two.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. On the next one, we are going to do some circles in a clockwise direction. In 3, 2, 1. So you're going to come around. Right, so if you don't have the pole, we can do it without the pole. You just do it with the one hand as well. So you've got options there. If you're doing that, keep that going. Keeping that pace there as well. You might find that on different exercises, you might need to adjust the speed depending on it. So, especially if we're going overhead, it is a little bit tougher by nature because we're going against
Halfway
gravity.
there.
So you might need to just adjust your pace on that one compared to the others, or whatever you feel like keeps you in that 5 out of 10 range. We don't want to push it up too much. We've got to save that bit for the harder bit coming up.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to be changing the direction, going the opposite way. 3, 2, 1, change direction. Keep it going there. Doing really good, everybody. Okay, halfway through
there.
this one, doing really well. After this one, we've got 4 more to go. This is number 10. Doing really well so far though. Just keep that effort levels there at that 5 out of 10.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go on this one. The next one, we're going to push both hands forwards, both hands overhead. 3, 2, 1. So going forwards and then up, and then forwards and up, and just repeating through that. And again, with this, you can go without the pole or whatever you're using, or you can just do the one. And if you can't fully extend, you can just do, even if it's just small movements, just doing what you can there.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to be doing a big cross in front of us, and I'll show you how to do that in 3, 2, 1. So you start from one side, come up and across, then we come down, up and across to the other side, and then repeat that. And getting that movement going. If you have no pole, you can still do this. You can come up and across with both hands. So there's still the option there to do that. So diagonally up and across, and then down to the same side, diagonally up and across, down to the same side. Imagine you're drawing a big infinity sign.
Halfway there.
Or a figure of 8 on its side. Okay, 10 seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to do one called rainbow. That's in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to bring the hands up and over like a rainbow. If you can't get up and overhead, just get to where you can. If that's in front of your face, or even down by your chest, or wherever you can do it, bring those arms up and over. And you can still do this without the pole, or just the one arm. So really up to you there on what you can do.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Okay, so we've got one last one to go. I'm going to let you choose what you want to do for the last one out of all the ones we've already done. If you don't know what to choose, you can just follow along with me. 10 seconds to go. I'm going to do this hand cycle forwards one, where we put both hands forwards in a circle. 3, 2, 1. Off we go for the last one. So I'm just going to do this. If you want to follow along with me with this one. But if there's a different one you prefer, feel free to go and do that one.
Halfway there.
Halfway through.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go, all the way into the end here, keeping that pace going. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting
Well
there. Good work. Okay, have yourself a little drink break. I'm gonna get the next timer set up. Okay, we are going to go and do something a little bit faster now. So you can get that effort levels up more. And let me just set this up for that. Already is good. Excellent. So the next one, what we're going to do is 10 rounds. We're going to do 40 seconds of hard, fast exercising. It won't be like 10 out of 10 because it's 40 seconds. It's a little bit longer than what we usually do with the 30. So maybe about like 8 or 9 out of 10 effort for this. So not full maximum effort because we shouldn't really be able to maintain that for 40 seconds. So near that as you can. And then we'll have 20 seconds of rest. And then we're going to go through that 10 times. We're going to do similar exercises than what we just did. So we will get started in 10 seconds time. And we will start with the paddling forwards like we did to begin with on that last block. Going here in 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So moving those arms fast. Around in a circle, remembering if you don't have a pole, you can do it without, or just the one arm. Just getting that circling round. Fantastic work, everybody. Keep that going there.
Halfway there.
Halfway through, keep going.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go, all the way through this 40. That's it. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. So you've got 20 seconds of rest. So there's not a lot of rest, but it's just enough just to catch our breath again before we go, which is going to be backwards. So same movement, but we're going to go backwards this time, okay? And we are going here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
That's it. Keep it going. Halfway through.
Halfway there.
Keep pushing it. Remember, it should be fast. About 8 or 9 out of 10 effort here. Keep going.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good stuff, everybody. Okay, we're going to do both hands forwards next. That's with, without, or single arm. Going here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. That's it. Great work, everybody. Keep those arms moving fast. Keep that effort level high.
Halfway there.
Halfway through.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Really good work so far, everybody. We're going to go same movement. We're going in the opposite direction next. Three, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
That's it. Good work, everybody. Keep those arms moving.
Halfway there.
20 seconds to go. Keep pushing it.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Doing great so far, everybody. Next one we're going to do is the punches forward. So one and the other, repeating through. Either with the pole, without, or just single arm. Keeping that effort level high. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go. Halfway there.
Halfway through. Good work. Keep it pushing there. 10 seconds to go.
seconds.
And 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Resting it there. Next one, we're going to do same but punching up, or at least the best you can, even if it's just small ones here, with the pole, without the pole, or single arm. Going in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
That's it. Fantastic.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. 10 seconds to go. Keep pushing it. Doing fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. On this next one, we're going to go. We didn't do this in the last round, so you go down, down, forwards, forwards, up, up, and then repeat through down, down, forwards, forwards, up, up. Easy if you set in your head. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Down, down, forwards, forwards, up, up. Don't worry if you get confused. Just carry on moving those arms fast. The main thing is we're moving and we're keeping that effort levels up rather than the specific hand positions.
Halfway there.
Through. And so I always find it easier to set in my head. So go down, down, forwards, forwards, up, up. Or you can say
10
out loud.
seconds.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Fantastic work. Okay, the next one we're going to do both hands forwards, both hands up. Okay. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
Remember, in with the pole if you can. If not, without, or the single arm. It's really up to you, or which you can do.
Halfway there.
Halfway through.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Good stuff. Okay, and the next one we're going to do a rainbow one. In 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
That's it. Fantastic way. If you can't keep your arms up high, remember you can bring them down lower.
Halfway there.
This one's a tougher one.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. And then we'll finish off the last one with the infinity or big cross one, where we come up and across, down. So we're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Last round.
And keep those effort levels high, remembering 8 or 9 out of 10 effort here. Fantastic, everybody.
Halfway there.
Halfway through.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Good work, everybody. Grab yourself a drink. And then you can put your poles down for now. We still need them after the next bit, so keep them handy. Yeah, let's have a drink break, and we move into the next bit. Okay, fantastic work, everybody. All right. So on this next bit, we're going to be working on our core a little bit. Normally we would use the cushions and stuff like that, but this time we're going to just be doing it slightly differently than what we normally do. So we're going to be doing like repetitions essentially of the various exercises. So we're going to start with the obliques, which is the bits on the sides, and we're going to be working those. How we're going to do that, I'll just demonstrate first of all. We're going to bend down to one side, or at least the best we can. And then we're going to try and use this opposite side to pull ourselves back up again. Now, if that is, when you do that, a bit too easy, you've got a couple of options. You can put both hands down to one side and then try and pull both hands up. If it's too hard, we can make it easier by using the balance, or we can even just slightly assist by helping ourselves up. But I want you to try and use that core as much as we can, that oblique on the side. So we're going to go through this together. We're going to do 40 reps in total. So we're going to do 20 one side, 20 on the other. But I'll be guiding you through this. So we get started by going down to one side. So bending down to the side, and then pulling yourself up. That's 1, and then down straight to the other side, and then 2. And we can keep that going there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good work, 17, 18, 19, 20, halfway through, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We've got 10 more here. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Good job, everybody. So if you can feel your sides, you might feel like they're a bit on fire, which is good. And some of you probably question whether I could count that high, but there you go. Not done it before on his. You've usually got the timer doing it for me. So okay, good work. Let's just rest for about 30 more seconds there with this one while I explain the next one. So the next one, we're going to do a similar thing, but instead of going to the side, what we're going to do is bend forwards and then raise ourselves back up. But we're going to use our lower back. So there's a couple of ways we can make this harder here. So essentially, I'll start with the easiest version first, which is you can just assist with a little push off the lap there to assist you up, okay? Try and, if you are doing that, try and do it as little as possible though, like just fingertip stuff to help you up. If you're fine lifting yourself up but without that, you can just do it without. If that's too easy though, we can start making it harder by raising our hands a little bit further up. So the further up you go, oh, I can't quite do that. But yeah, the further up you go with your hands away from your body, the harder it's going to be. So yeah, try and find the place which suits you. I will say, however, though, if you are reaching out forwards, obviously your weight is transferring more forwards. Please don't fall out of your chair. Just bring those arms back and just find where it is. So yeah, don't go too far over the limit. I sometimes find putting my feet on the floor, if you can. I know not everyone can do that. It gives me a little bit more stability when I lean forwards, but obviously that's whether you can or can't. Okay, for this one, we're going to do 20 of these. So when you're ready, get yourself into position. And don't worry if you want to change as well whilst we're going through. Maybe you do a couple harder and drop it back and all that kind of stuff. So just play around with it as we do it. Okay, you ready? Off we go. First one here. That's one. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work, everybody. 9. Don't worry if you're not keeping up with me on this one. Just do your own pace if you have to. 10. That's halfway through. 10 more to go. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 5 more. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Great work, everybody. It'd be good if we could all do it like that, and then it will look like we're doing a Mexican wave. Good work so far, everybody. Okay, so for the next one, what we're going to do, we've worked on the obliques here, we've worked on the lower back. We're going to be working in this sort of general area here, and this one kind of works a bit of them. So for this one, we're going to be rotating around from one side around to the other. Okay, so nice and simple movements, but we can make it a little bit tricky again. So the simple one is you can either assist, put one hand down to help pull yourself around slightly. That's for those who have got more of a paralyzed core. Those who have got a little bit less, we can sort of twist just using our body. And what I want you to do, rather than you don't want to just move your hands side to side. What I want you to do is just have your arms out, and what you want to do is focus on moving your shoulders around. Okay, and that's going to use the core to go around. To make that harder, we can sit away from the back rest. So if I shuffle forward slightly and try to do this. That makes that a lot harder for me anyway, so I'm not gonna do that one because it's too hard. But essentially, yeah, we're gonna go from side to side and we're gonna do 40 of them. So across is 1, back is 2, and then all the way up to 40 again. Okay, are we ready? All together now. Off we go. So 1, 2, try and focus on using that core to pull you around. 3, 4, might take you a couple to start to notice it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If your shoulders are starting to ache, you can always bring them in a bit more. You want to focus on that core, not the shoulders. Sorry, lost count there. We're on about 20. 21, 22, 3, 4 more. Good work. And that's 30, so we've got 10 more to go. Nine and 10. Good work, everybody. So again, if you can feel the core, I know I can sort of slightly feel it with I've got a slightly incomplete spinal cord injury. So for me, I can feel a little bit of it, and I can feel definitely it works a little bit in there. Probably a lot more if I could feel it properly. But yeah, so if you can't feel it because of paralysis and that, don't worry too much. As long as you're getting those movements right, we are generally sort of working in that area. So we'll be getting little bits, even if it's just little bits, that's a lot that could help us with our independence. Good. Okay, what we're going to do is grab our poles again. We're going to go back into one last little bit of hard work before we come into the final bit of the session, which is the cool down. If you can grab your poles, that'd be fantastic. Or if you're not using a pole or whatever you're using, a towel, resistance band, doesn't really matter. Let me just get this timer set up. Okay. We are going to be doing, if I can get it. Awesome. So this last little bit, we're going to be doing 12 rounds. And what we're going to do is 20 seconds as fast as we can. So 10 out of 10 effort, really push yourself on this. And then we're going to have 10 seconds of rest, which isn't a lot of rest. So we want to make sure that we can just get enough rest so we can just really push ourselves in that 20 seconds again. We are going to go here in 10 seconds time. And you already know the exercises because we've done them already today. So let's get going in 10 seconds. We're going to be paddling forwards for the first one here. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So really quick paddling those arms forwards. Fantastic work. Keep them moving. That's great stuff. Really push yourself. It's only 20 seconds here. 10 seconds to go. That's it. I want to see those blurry hands on screen. Really pushing yourself. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. 10 seconds rest. It's going to come around quick. We're going to be paddling backwards next in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
Really getting fast, paddling backwards. Good work. And 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting
Rest.
there. Good. We're going to go both hands forwards in a circle next. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I
Let's
forgot. That's it. Great work. So 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Doing great so far, everybody. Let's keep those energy levels high. Pushing ourselves through. We're going to go backwards on the next one. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
It's just enough time to catch your breath before we're going into hyper speed. So keep going. 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. We are going to be paddling down to the left side next. In 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
That's it. Keep it moving. Keep going quick. Nice and fast. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Onto the other side. And 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
That's it. Really fast there. I see you're doing fantastic, everybody. Keep those arms moving. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. The next one I do is the punching forwards. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
So really quick. That's it. Ten seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Punching up next. Going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
That's it. You're doing great work, everybody. Keep yourself pushing there. And 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. Okay, good work so far. We're going to go clockwise direction circles. 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
I've got barely got time to think during this because let's keep it going. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Opposite direction next. 3, 2, 1. Off we
Let's
go.
go.
So keep it moving there. 10 seconds to go. Keep those hands blurry on screen. My break keeps coming. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. I'll let you choose what you want to do for the last 2. I'm just going to go back to paddling. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Let's go.
So you can choose what you want to do for the last 2 here. Keep those arms moving fast though. So great work. Keep moving. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Resting it there. The last one now. I'm going to go backwards arms. 3, 2, 1. The last bit of
Last
hard
round.
work. Let's finish off well. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Fantastic work, everybody. If you need a drink, grab yourself a drink. If you are having a drink, no rush. And if you're not having a drink, you can join in with the breathing straight away. But those who are having a drink, just join back in a second with us. We'll be here for a little second, so don't worry about it. Just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and make that out breath longer than the in breath. That's really going to help to relax that nervous system down, calm our body down. If you need to close your eyes as well, feel free to do so. We're going to take ourselves out of that sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight response, the stuff that gets our adrenaline up and pumping. And we're going to take it down, and we're going to bring it down. So we're tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us to recover and to send all the good nutrients around our body that it needs to repair. So just breathing here, that's telling our brain that there's nothing to worry about, and it can just relax. Okay, we're going to just go through some mobility in our neck and the rest of our spine. If you're able to, we're just going to start looking down and looking up. And we're just going nice and gently glide between looking down and looking up. Just staying within a pain-free range of motion there. Good, as we go into rotation now, so we look from one side, around to the other, and back and forth between the two. And then we're going to go into lateral flexion. That's where we bring one ear to one shoulder, then the other ear to the other shoulder. And what we're going to do is go into the rest of our spine now. Now we've done our neck. So the first one we can do is the flexion extension. So extend through. If you can use the frame of the chair setting to help. And then we come down, curling over. So it's like a prawn curling over, and then arching back like a high jumper. If you can't use the frame of the chair, you can use the back just to assist there. That just makes it a little bit easier. You might not get quite as good range of motion, but at least you get something in there. Going down. And I like to use that frame to just get that extra little bit of range of motion. And then we go into rotation. So rotating from one side, we can use the chair again to help pull ourselves round, and then round to the other side. Don't pull yourself too far here. Just go to where you start to feel some resistance, and then move round to the other side. With this and all of these movements, it's not about how far you can move, it's just about getting the movement in, keeping those joints active, That's going to help keep them active for longer. And then we're going to go into lateral flexion. That's where we reach down to one side, much like we were doing during that core workout. But this time we're going to assist ourselves back up again using the chair there. Yeah, then finishing off there, we're going to just give it a little shake off as we finish today's session. Well done, everybody. That's really good. Good to see lots of effort and see lots of people here as well. So awesome work.